So I'm here at Lobos Collectables in Melbourne, Thornbury. We're about to enter. And this is one of my favourite stores to visit when I'm in Melbourne. And I do come to Melbourne a couple of times at least a year. So it's very exciting.
Are you Batman?
How did you know? Hello Dennis, good to see you again.
I am a 50-year-old person with the mental age of probably 13. I play with toys all day, that's my occupation. I try and stay in the 70s and 80s as long as I can. I'm making my own time machine, which is what the store is. So the store is basically filling it with everything in the 70s and 80s as much as I can. Try to stay a child as long as possible. I meet great people like yourself, Andrew. Not everyone fights crime like you, but they're all good people. And I just have fun every day. Yeah.
And I'm sure people have a lot of fun talking to you and coming into your store.
I can't wait when people come in and have a chat with me and have fun, hear a story. Okay.
Did you want to give us a tour?
Yeah, let's go. We can give you a quick tour. Well, quick. It might be a little bit longer than quick because it's a big shop.
So where do we start, Dennis? How have you organised your store?
Probably all by accident, really. I'll take you through the store.
All right.
I don't really do this often, like take everyone through the whole store, but I'll do it. Everything is being placed. I don't even know. It's like a dream these days. That's how rich. We have pinball machines here that people play with. Over here we've got like a little Disney section. A t-shirt section over here, unique t-shirts, a book stand. I mean, it's like a sort of gaming cabinet. And then we've got like Predator, Terminator, Aliens, like a cabinet there. Then if we swing this way, this entire aisle is Star Wars. It's modern Star Wars and vintage Star Wars. There's something here for everyone. You've got a cabinet here which has got like 3/4 inch figures in it for like $10 and above. And then I won't go into every single Star Wars thing, but the entire aisle is Star Wars. Modern and vintage. something for everyone.
So would you say you've got mostly Star Wars in your store?
We have an entire aisle for Star Wars.
And why is that? Is it because you enjoy it, or is it because there's a lot of Star Wars merch?
Good question. I am a Star Wars kid at heart. I grew up thinking I was like Han Solo, Luke Skywalker and stuff like that, playing in the backyard. So that's had a massive influence on my life. Star Wars is popular though. Like, I would say it's the #1 franchise for merchandise and collectibles. Definitely. I'd put Star Wars on the top on its own, and then we can talk about other toy lines and other franchises.
So do you sell most Star Wars?
Overall.
Yeah. Awesome.
Doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's the best or it's for everyone. It's just there's a lot of collectors for Star Wars items. I enjoy other things just as much.
Yeah.
Like, I get excited if someone buys like My Little Pony or something like that. I'm excited for them, and I like those too. But yeah.
So this is the whole Star Wars section.
You can go down and have a look there. Go for it.
It's good to get this. I like this overview because, like you said, you haven't done it before, yeah?
Not really.
That's good.
Really, and we've got all Star Wars on the back wall there. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is sort of our Transformers area.
This was my very first Transformer when I was about 3 or 4 years old, and I've never seen it in person since. So now we're heading to the middle of your store.
Those vintage Transformers in the back.
Yep.
And Star Wars on the back wall as well. Thousands of action figures.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is more Transformers. Transformers is super popular.
All right.
Yeah, Transformers is. We have a lot of customers coming in for Transformers.
Oh, okay.
So that's been a little staple of the store for a long time.
Do you have the new Star Wars movie franchise merch?
We try and specialize in vintage toys, like anything from, really 2000 backwards. Yes, some things trickle in that are more modern, but we try and specialize 2000 and backwards. So 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s is our sweet spot. We can't control that all the time. Yeah, we have some like spillage like 50s, 60s items, then we have some like, a little bit more modern stuff sometimes. Over here you've got Tommy, all the Zoids up the top there, and there's some vintage ones, some sort of more newer ones. And over here, like more the Japanese toys, so Godzilla, Ultraman, stuff like that. Really popular Dino-Riders toy line from like 1989. That's really popular. And then we have like a little miscellaneous cabinet. Like some wrestlers up the top there, and Betty Boop dolls and some Kiss figures in there, Last Starfighter, some Coca-Cola merchandise. There's a little bit of a mismatch. Yeah, and these video games here. Kids can play, adults can play. They're just free play.
So no coins required.
No coins required. Just play till you can't play no more.
And did you have to collaborate them for that? No coin required?
These were ones that didn't come with the coins, so they're home use.
Ah,
so
right.
Just plug in and play.
Awesome.
The last 3-4 months, we've been working very hard setting up a comic book store within the store. So
this is your comic book store?
Yeah, all the staff are sick of me saying it's a store within a store.
Okay.
But it is a store within a store. So we've got like a border going right around for the comic book art.
Oh, very nice.
All the comic books we've got. We've got a massive selection now, so we're a comic book store within a store.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, and these are some like key issues and stuff like that. There's our comic wall over there.
Ah.
Like comics in there. So the entire middle of the store is a comic book store.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Lots of fun.
And I think there were more comics on the other side, on the other corner, right? Or the whole
the
perimeter.
entire middle of the store is a comic book store. We didn't lose it. There were toys in these glass cabinets, but we got 2 upright cabinets and put them in there, so we didn't lose any toys.
Okay.
We just gained thousands and thousands of comics.
You're doing a good job, Richard. Keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll get Dennis to give you a pay rise, all right?
If you can, that'd be great. If you make it a paying comics, I'd appreciate it.
Works better for him, I'm sure.
I think so.
More key issues, more comic related magazines. We're putting out some Marvel Legend figures and the DC Legends, sort of the Spawn figures. They're going out in the cabinet today. Rich is working on those.
Always getting your staff working hard.
We all have fun, as long as they're having fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used the word work harder or something like that in my whole life. Everyone just has fun. Tim's doing Transformers and GoBots today, Machine Men. So he's been doing that for the last couple of days.
Awesome.
This is Jurassic Park. So every cabinet is sort of themed. So we try and keep everything in one spot. We know where it is, and also makes it easy for our customers
Yeah.
and our fans and stuff to come in and find things.
We'll show everyone my favourite cabinet.
Your favourite cabinet, of course, Batman.
And look, it even starts way up to the ceiling.
Yeah,
Let's just
I love
show that.
I love all the point of sale material. So that's a vintage Dark Knight collection. It would have been up in Kmart or Target or Myers back in the day.
From Kenner.
Yeah, from Kenner.
And is that for sale?
That's not for sale.
Oh.
Anything hanging
now
up
I
on the
want it
ceiling.
more.
Anything hanging up on the ceiling, not for sale.
Oh, I want it more now.
You didn't want that. I really overpay for stuff like that because if you do, if you could just do a whole video of stuff hanging from the ceiling. It's sort of like my personal collection of stuff I find, and we put up in the ceiling for everyone to enjoy.
And it builds the aesthetic of your store.
Yeah, and also
so you want to keep that.
Yeah, and thousands of people can see it. And people always say to me all the time, I'll buy it, I'll give you whatever you want for it. I'm like, well, how will anyone see it then?
Yeah.
And it's going to be even if you put it up at your house, a few people see it. Most people just have it in the garage or store it away. I buy the items, put them up so we can all enjoy them.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, and also it makes the store look cool, and I like seeing them. And everyone else does as well. And I can also tease you, Andrew, for years and years and years that you can't have that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this is Batman, which is more of a vintage Batman cabinet, 89, Batman animated series, Batman Returns. We had some space there. You bought a few items the other day. So we just moved some stuff around. There's some like Batman Lego that we had in the back. I'm like, we've got a bit of a shelf. I'll put it in there. It's all Batman themed. Generally, Michael Keaton Batman is in this cabinet. We do have
the OG, my favourite.
The OG, yes, the best Batman.
So look, one recommendation I have for you, Dennis, is to take this Batman cabinet and expand it across the whole wall.
Yeah, the whole thing, so from there to there.
That's it.
We can do it.
That's what I like about you, so obliging.
Do it. I'll have it done tomorrow. So every cabinet's themed: Simpsons, South Park. Then the next three cabinets are Marvel and DC superheroes. Then there's an independent shelf. And then on the other side, at the end here, you've got Ghostbusters, and you've got Ghostbusters and Filmation Ghostbusters. You've got a bit of some rare toys: Dune, Power Lords, Brave Star, Ark of the Otherworld. If you're a kid in the 80s, these are the type of toys you would have. That's a newish cabinet we did the other day because Well, that's Alf, Garfield, E.T., Gremlin, some plush on top. So that only got done a couple of days ago.
Wow.
Because we just got our bookshelves for our graphic novels and trade paperbacks put in, and that cabinet was in this location. So we're just finishing off the store within the store, which is a comic book store. There's more comic books here. There's key issues in here as well. Yeah.
So the point here is you're constantly revamping, because I bought things just yesterday and you already filled the space.
Yeah, we're very good at that. Yes, we work very hard. We basically moved that cabinet yesterday that was empty, put it there, filled it with the collection, filled up the Batman space. So if we do not like empty spaces, we will fill it very, very quickly.
So do you have a storage at the back?
We have storage everywhere. I'm just like a hopeless collector like everyone else. Dad's place, mum's place, in my garage. I've got an auntie who's not driving anymore. I filled her garage up. We've got a little bit of storage in the back of the store. That's full. Everywhere.
Wow.
Everywhere, yeah.
Maybe we'll get a backlot tour.
Just like a hopeless collector. Like the backlot tour is dangerous. You'll be crushed by toys and killed by toys. It's not neat.
Now I want to go in there
It's
more.
not neat like the store. The store's very neat. So on that side, if you want to dip around there, you've got Master Universe, Ninja Turtles, and G.I. Joe.
So G.I. Joe over here.
Yeah, G.I. Joe over there in that cabinet.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Actually, that was my early childhood obsessions too.
Yeah.
And then Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really know anything about.
Yeah, well, they were early 80s toys. So you may have not
Missed that era.
Yeah, but that was my era. I
Ah.
was a big Master Universe kid and still am. New movie coming out in about 5-6 months. So you might see a lot more interest in the vintage toy line because of that.
Well, actually, that's a good point about what was your first collection?
Oh,
What was your gateway drug?
my toys. I told you I was a Star Wars kid, definitely Master Universe. I just had a bucket of Green Army men like a lot of kids did back in the day. A lot of toys from news agencies and milk bars, just generic toys. Transformers as well. Generic cars, toys, those sort of things. But definitely, if it was like a franchise one, I definitely would have said, definitely Star Wars and Master Universe. A bit of Kiss stuff, because I was a little kid and I used to love collecting all the Kiss cards and the show bag and stuff like that. And we used to go to the Royal Melbourne show, and that was really special as well.
Which is our Easter show in Sydney.
Yeah, so you'd get your favourite show bag of the characters you wanted. Swap cards, really like the wax pack cards, A-Team and Knight Rider and stuff like that.
So you weren't terribly fussy.
I was just happy with anything. Yeah, I was really happy. I was not fussy at all. I really saw the beauty in everything.
So you're the perfect person to open up a store like this then?
Yes.
Because you don't necessarily have a bias towards everything. You put so much into all of your collections.
I don't have a bias, and I love learning about things. I love learning. Even when I was a kid, I used to watch older shows like I Love Lucy and I Dream of Jeannie and The Munsters and stuff like that, Lost in Space, which wasn't technically my generation. That was like, you had to be a kid who grew up in the 50s, 60s to watch those shows, but I love those shows. Yeah. So going back in time and researching and finding out about stuff is what I really enjoy. And also like in timelines, I didn't have any Street Shark toys because I was a little bit older by then. Yeah. Because they were like your late 90s toys. I went and researched it, I really enjoyed doing it. I love the cartoon, I'm a fan of it. It doesn't take me much to become a fan of anything. Okay. Yeah, because I really, really love stuff. We have like that's She-Ra, and you've got Gem and the holograms there. These are traditionally your girl toys back in the 80s, which I love doing the displays because I think it's important that we're inclusive and have boys and girls and anyone who's interested. Guys buy those as well, girls buy those, mix and match. But traditionally back then, My Little Pony, Gem,
they were targeted.
She-Ra, they were targeted to girls, right? So, we try and represent as much as we can. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. That was one of my favourite cabinets to put together.
That's awesome. Yeah. More Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, and on this side, over the comics, you've got sort of other smaller toy lines. Like you've got your Toxic Crusaders and Crash Test Dummies and Street Sharks. Galactica. I actually enjoyed Battlestar Galactica as well as a kid. That was like more like a Star Wars spin-off show.
When was that out?
78.
Oh, wow.
It was popular.
Oh, for a while.
79 in Australia. But it was super, super popular, and it sort of built on the fandom of Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah. So you said it was a spin-off?
It's not Star Wars. It's just that Star Wars was so popular, everyone was scrambling to do their own science fiction. Everybody wanted their own Star Wars. Oh, okay. So it was one of those shows, but it's probably one of the most popular shows that was, really bred from the success of Star Wars. Yeah, right. Yeah, so Battlestar Galactica definitely was a Star Wars baby, but they probably had more success than most sort of shows like that. They tried to get on the success of Star Wars.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I was a fan of that show too.
Great.
Centurions, I really love Centurions. Power Extremes are really cool. So these ones, the Centurions. I'm definitely a Centurions kid. I used to love the cartoon. Thundercats, Mighty Max, and wrestling stuff. Indiana Jones, the Swamp Thing, Dungeons and Dragons, toys and bits and pieces. Street Sharks, Crash Test Dummies. And then this is our little cabinet here. It's got like a little knicky-knacks. Little like PVC figures, really our PVC cabinet. It's got like just little PVC figures in it and stuff like that. It's actually
all
quite
mixed.
Yeah, it's quite popular though.
Oh.
Yeah, we're opening that up a lot.
Because they would be maybe harder to find.
Yeah, it's popular. I mean, you know, most of the stuff in there is like $10 or $15 each. So, and also just all the little PVC stuff that we all had when we were growing up as kids.
Gumby, see, like, I forget about Gumby, but then I remember when I see merchandise, vintage merchandise.
Yeah, Gumby's cool.
But I have vague
Polly
memories.
Pockets here and Powerpuff Girls and stuff like that.
Batman's having a little rest over here. I used to have the red Power Ranger too when I was a kid, and I think someone got it for me as a gift because I wasn't into Power Rangers, but I ended up masking taping him and making him into a Batman.
And then on the back wall here, that's our sort of horror, old sci-fi section down there, Lord of the Rings. And we have a music cabinet as well. More Jurassic Park, more of a mixture of toys, Ninja Turtles, like a little bit of newer stuff there.
Yep.
So that's sort of like newer stuff.
And mixed franchises.
Mixed franchises, yeah.
More boxed items here, isn't it?
Yeah, more boxed items we have to put on the shelf that can fit in the glass cabinet. Yeah. Voltron's very popular, 18, Knight Rider, Supernaturals, Inspector Gadget. DC Superpowers, there was a 1984,
Yeah.
Toyline 83, 84.
I've got some of those.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Batman.
Hall of Justice, very cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that anywhere else except here. Because
Yeah.
that's an original from then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Which is that the display for it?
No, that is just an empty shell, that one. I just used it for the backdrop.
Ah, but that's what is in there in part.
Yeah, you get that's what's in there.
Ah, yes,
There's a
yes.
lot of items. There's
Ah,
chairs
right.
and seats and computers.
Oh, wow.
And just on the back wall, there's like a Marvel DC sort of area, statues up there, and Marvel DC mixture of toys. So like vintage and a little bit of newer stuff.
Oh, look, another Batman promotion that I'll never be able to buy off you.
Yeah, you won't be able to buy that either. But we can all enjoy it.
True. That's the good way of looking at it.
Just a bit of Lego here. We've got some Lego minifigs.
Just a little bit.
A few Lego minifigs. Not that much really. There's like proper Lego stores around the place. We just have a small scattering of it. And Muppets is super popular. Everything like Muppets, Fraggle Rock, and Pee Wee Herman, a little bit of Harry Potter down the bottom there. Doctor Who cabinet. Doctor Who. There's our full Doctor Who cabinet, so we have a lot of Doctor Who items. And you've got masks over here. And then Star Trek cabinet. And a bit of plush over there. Oh, and that's a vintage Mego sort of cabinet, like vintagey 70s, early 80s. You got Marvel, DC items in there, a few mixture of things, Planet of the Apes, E.T.
Very cool.
And that's our USS flag. Not for sale yet because we're trying to complete it. It's a bit of a project. I love my projects.
Oh wow.
I have dozens of projects on the go all the time, but that's one of the biggest ones. Well, and that is the biggest project I've got at the moment.
Okay.
So that might take a couple of years to finish. There's a few bits missing.
So you're a patient man.
I am patient. I'm very patient.
Collecting requires that patience, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever stop for me. Like, it is a journey. It's a lovely, beautiful journey. You know, talking to people about toys and what inspired them, and you know, what was their childhood passion and stuff like that. And generally, like, those are great memories. And yeah, some people's best memories. And that magic of being a child and loving these toys, like a bride of love and playing with them. I was trying to not leave that moment. So try and keep myself in a time machine, which is the store for me. So when I walk in here, we always have like old music playing, old movies playing, and just trying to keep young and vibrant. And I think if you think young, you play young, you probably stay a bit younger. I am immature, but that's just part of it.
So that's just playful, isn't it?
I'm just playful, and I'm immature. I'm on my best behaviour on your video, Andrew, right now.
Me too.
I can be very, very immature. This is as adult as I get. I'm pushing like 18 right now. My mental state's normally about 8 or 9. So, yeah,
well, you've done very
I'm
well.
being very mature, but I can't do it for too much longer. The inner child's going to explode out and go crazy. But yeah, that's the tour of Lobos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, Andrew.
Awesome, thank you.
And keep up the collecting, and one day you really will be Batman.
Maybe. We can only hope.